Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. So today I need to clean the bedrooms of our home. So I'm going to be going through 4 bedrooms today, just cleaning them up. They are just kind of messy, so nothing really too terrible. I'm just going to be tidying up. I'm going to make all of the beds in our house and then load any laundry that needs to be done and then vacuum out the rooms, dust them, just make sure that they're tidied and ready to go. And then I'm going to share what we're making for dinner. So this is going to be a short and sweet video that just kind of goes through my house tidying up. I'm glad you're here. If you haven't already, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you're enjoying this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. I'm glad you're here. Let's get into it. Okay, first off, I'm sorry about the lighting in here. I don't know if the clouds are moving a lot, but I had the windows open and I didn't realize that my camera wasn't picking it up well. So I'm sorry for the difference, like it's dark light on this portion of the video. I try not to do that, so I apologize. Okay, I got the kids' beds made and then I'm just kind of tidying up their dresser. I found $1, but I put it in their piggy bank. Typically, if they have money just kind of out in their room, they use it for to get chocolate milk at school. And so I try to put it in their piggy bank that way that they can hold on to the money instead of spending it at lunch every day. Not too long ago, I surprised my kids at lunch at school and I walked up and my son had not 1, but 2 chocolate milks, which I just thought was kind of funny. I'd given him $1 and instead of using 50 cents on one day and then 50 cents on the next to buy chocolate milk, 2 different days, he spent the whole $1 and bought 2 chocolate milks on one day. It just kind of made me chuckle. I remember being taught about this study when I was in college it's called a marshmallow study. And I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it, but they put a marshmallow in front of a couple different kids one at a time and said, hey, if you can just not eat this marshmallow for an amount of time, like probably 5 minutes, when I come back, I'll give you 2 marshmallows. So the idea was you could either have 1 marshmallow right away, or you could have 2 marshmallows if you waited. So it's kind of looking at instant gratification. And I don't know, my son spending the whole dollar on 2 milks on one day instead of having one day and one the next just kind of made me think about that marshmallow study. He's probably just one for more instant gratification. And I think he really enjoyed having 2 chocolate milks that one day, but he definitely didn't have it the next day, so I just thought it was funny. Do you guys have kids? Have you noticed if they have kind of personalities where some are more willing to save and some are more willing to spend? I'm already seeing the kind of patterns with my kids, which ones are more willing to save and which ones are more willing to spend. So I think that's funny to just see their personalities develop. Anyways, okay, so I'm dusting their rooms now. This room, I don't know why it was more dirty than the other 2 kid bedrooms, but it was, and so I needed to do a little bit deeper of a clean. I dusted both the dressers and then just their piggy banks and that sort of thing before I vacuumed. So I try to move in rooms when I'm cleaning from the top to the bottom. So I try to clean the higher surfaces before I clean the floor, just so if anything comes off the higher surface when I'm cleaning, like today in this room, the dresser, it will be on the floor before I vacuum. So I'm not creating more work for myself. I only have to vacuum once. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so that bedroom's done and I'm moving to our youngest child's room. So this room's kind of still the nursery, but I think the days are numbered on that. I think he'll be moving to a toddler bed very soon. So that kind of makes me sad, but life goes on. The time goes by really fast, I think. So anyways, I'm going to just tidy this room. This mirror has gone in all of my nurseries that I've had in all of our different homes and with all of our kids. So I love this mirror, but it has seen quite a few finger smudges. I got it at Home Goods when I was pregnant with our first pregnancy, and I've loved it ever since. So I don't know, I'll have to repurpose it into a different space whenever this room is no longer a nursery. So anyways, cleaning this mirror, it was way past due for cleaning. It had lots of finger smudges and probably some face prints in on it too. So, and then I needed to restock the diaper changing area and get that just where it's easier to use. I try to keep the space pretty clean, just so there's less of stuff for my child to grab when I'm changing his diaper, but also so it's easier to change his diaper. I try to keep all of the supplies stocked and ready to go, just so I'm never in the middle of changing a diaper and then can't find a diaper or wipes or anything. I try to avoid that. So I'm going to tidy up this space now. say all the kid bedrooms are clean, so now I've moved over to the primary bedroom. And this room was definitely the messiest because it had so much laundry just waiting to get sorted and put up. A lot of the laundry this time was mine too. So I guess I've just kind of been behind on grabbing my own laundry, focusing more on like towels and rags and that sort of thing and the kids' clothes. So I had a lot of my own personal laundry to do today that I just wanted to get through kind of quickly so I could just move on with my day. I was really, really tired today. We had a very fun but full weekend. So typically we have sports all weekend, but this weekend there was no baseball, which was nice because that takes a little bit longer of a game. So we decided to go hiking with some friends. So we took a trip and just went hiking, which was really fun. But we do have our youngest is still a toddler. And so that just meant we had to carry him a lot. And my husband was such a champ. He carried him the majority of the hiking trip. So I think me and the other kids probably had more fun than him just because he had such a heavier load to hike. But we don't get to go hiking very often. We don't do it, very often. So it was fun just to take the trip. We had a couple of other friends that went, and so it was just a fun way to spend the weekend. We got to the end of the weekend, and I just told my husband that it just feels like we got lots of family time, and that just really fills my cup up and brings my heart joy. So it was a great weekend, but I definitely feel it today, just being tired from all the fun, but that kind of wears you out. But laundry doesn't stop even when you're tired. There's always laundry to do. So I'm glad to be tackling that now because after I get this laundry done, I only have a few things left on my to-do list and then I'm going to take a break. I think I'm going to watch a YouTube video and drink some coffee and just rest for a little while. So until then, I'm going to get this laundry knocked out. So when we were on our hiking trip, I had told the kids that they all needed to carry their own water bottles, that I wasn't planning on bringing a backpack or anything. I just had kind of one of those like bum bags. And so I just had enough to keep my phone, a couple of granola bars, and then some Band-Aids just in case something happened. So I was traveling light and I wanted them to carry their own water bottles. And they started out strong. Everybody had their own water cup. And then by the end of the hike, probably the last 1/3, I look up and my husband was carrying everybody's water cup. And I just thought that was so kind of him to be willing to carry all the cups, but kind of irritating too that they would not carry their own cups. But I thought it was sweet nonetheless that he decided to carry those for them. So okay, now I'm showing you just what the primary bedroom looks like. It's tidy, it's clean, all of the laundry is done, and now I'm going to move into the kitchen and I'm going to do dinner for tonight just because I know I'm not going to be home. We have sports going on tonight, and my plan is to make spaghetti, and because that's what I have, and that's why I'm making this as the meal. I have this ground beef. I just went to Costco recently and have some ground beef without having to, like it's already thawed and ready to go. So I thought I'm going to make spaghetti because I can make that now and then pop it in the refrigerator. And then as we get home from sports at different times, we can just heat up our own food. And so everybody can eat. It's healthy. It is easy, and it's not going to make a huge mess in the kitchen. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm making spaghetti even though it's really early in the day, and this is for dinner, not for now. But I'm just thinking ahead for just to make tonight easier. I'm just going to go ahead and make it now. So you'll see me making that, and I don't know, all of my kids really like spaghetti, so this is a go-to for us. I think we probably make spaghetti at least once a week. So it's easy. I think it's pretty affordable, and all of my kids will eat it, which if you have kids, you know that really impacts what you're willing to cook, because I just don't want to fight my kids on what they're going to eat. It's just easier to have something that they already like. It's what I lean towards. And then what I'm adding to the meat right now is garlic salt. I think that makes the dish taste a lot better. Later on, I'll add some oregano and some pepper to the meat before I put the sauce in. So I definitely think that if you season your meat well for spaghetti, it just turns out better. So that's typically what I use: garlic salt, oregano, and pepper. Wrap this video up now and finish the spaghetti for dinner. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each one of you, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really helps my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!